Slim.
Drop a wallet!
This is Chili, and I'm Soph. We live aboard our floating home Nakama, and the last few months home for us has been island hopping around the coral coast of Australia. Following a recent decision to head south for summer, avoiding the cyclone season, we have found ourselves berthed next to a super yacht on the Gold Coast. Don't worry, we don't plan to be here too long. Places to go, people to see, so heading over to South Stradbroke to wait for some weather and make a plan.
Good, we drawn up. Couple flying drongos nearly ended up in our rigging just a second ago. Swear to God, they were like 5 metres from the mast. That would have been an interesting start to the day. Welcome to the Gold Coast. What is it? More money than brains? Is that what you're saying?
Where are ya?
Straddy. There you go, Stradbroke. Look. You've seen it here first. It's on Soph. Heading south. We haven't been on the boat in a while. Couple weeks off.
Give us the truth.
It's been about a month. We've had about a month off Nakama, so I've had a bit of work on. I started uni, I think we underestimated that one. Back on the boat, we're at Straddy, just waiting on a weather window, and then we're gonna head south. You should come with us if you can.
So a couple of things that have happened that are definitely noteworthy. We got an auto helm, finally hooked up working. Very exciting. We haven't taken it for a spin yet, but one thing that unfortunately now the turning circle has been basically cut in half. Not cut in half. About 10% of the turning circle is now gone. Coming out of the marina just then, I actually wish we filmed it because it was kind of interesting. Basically, you can't really turn in sharp angles on her anymore. We basically did a 50-point turn trying to get out of the marina there. So that was interesting and something to get used to. And what's another thing? Oh yeah, I stood on a screw. Yeah, and I think if we have some clips, I'll put in some here.
So I've just stepped on a nail, putting the dinghy away. Look at the size of this nail. Far out.
All the way in.
I don't know if it went all. It doesn't. No, if it went. That's why I wanted you to wiggle your toes, because it.
Oh, yeah.
But they all wiggle. Better clean up this battle scene. Far out.
What else happened? Oh yeah, and we finally got that water pump fixed, so no more leaking engine, which is excellent. If you've been following us, you would have seen that our bilges have been constantly full with salt water. This was due to the shafts and bearings in the engine cooling water pump being broken. It's all been sorted now. Welcome back, Chili!
She likes to wave.
Look, he's a little studier guy now. Things have changed.
I had a lecture in about an hour. Yay! Let's do a degree from a boat.
What type of degree are you doing?
Veterinary science. No, I'm not actually, it's a secret. After years of putting it off, I'm going to law school. Where, you might ask? Here, on Nakama. Oh! I have something that I'd like to show them. Can you get the bacon?
So, we went to a Chinese supermarket yesterday,
and
for some reason they had...
I said you can't fake and bacon, but we can. Look at this.
So the Chinese supermarket had vegan bacon strips that we were like, well, obviously we have to try. I do wonder.
We'll give it a whirl. Serve it with your favourite baked beans. I will. As is per tradition though, when we make it to land, or when we set off, just whenever I can, really, as is per tradition, we have sausage rolls.
It's like, what else would we have with it? Just tomato sauce.
And cutlery, because we're civilised.
This is also our guilty hangover food. We're not hungover today, but this is what we'll eat when we're hungover as well. Just to let you guys in on that one. Good morning. The next day, didn't even film anything yesterday, but the good thing about Straddy is that you can actually walk to the ocean beach. Blown up the dinghy and got the outboard back on the thing. Everything was so seized up. It's crazy just like being away from the boat a little bit at a time, that just everything was just like, and then you have to like crack everything back open again. And the outboard seems like it's struggling to start. Anyway, got a coffee, gonna go to the beach, to the other side, be fun. The boat smells so much of WD-40 because we've just been like spraying it non-stop.
Been back on the boat for 3 days, and I swear like at least twice a day we've already been getting the toolbox out. Alright, it's me and you again, Stanley. Me and you again.
Stanley's the toolbox.
Where are we gonna go? Do you wanna go to that park?
Yeah. Oh god, now I'm walking up to sand dune. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. The Gold Coast is literally just there. It would be so busy on that side. There's just like a little seaway thing dividing South Stradbroke to the Gold Coast, and here is just like the quietest beach We are the only ones. This is insane.
So nice.
Well, I was hoping to go for a swim, but it's a bit hectic. It looks like it would just suck you out. It's like, you? It must be like deep here and then shallow, so it's just boom on the shore. How are you this morning?
Yes.
Simon's got a lecture, so we're running home.
So we have to run back across the island, jump in the tender, and then hook back over to the boat, find some internet, sit down and do the lecture.
Okay.
How to go to uni from a boat.
Do you ever wonder, when you're picking up stuff like this, like a cup and a thong, who was walking around or sipping out of those things? Do you ever wonder, like, who was sipping out of these and, like, wearing those?
Not really.
I do. I'm like, every bit of plastic has a piece of history, you know? Fascinating stuff, really.
It's kind of crazy that that was in like 100 meters worth of beach.
What are you doing today?
Studying. I have an assessment. All good, I'm not stressed.
We are literally in the wake. The boats do not stop in the Gold Coast. Constant jet skis, motorboats zoom past you and then us just getting smacked side to side by the wake. So hectic. Anyway, I might make some lunch. I'm gonna make something with that bacon, I reckon. I'm so excited. Bacon's kind of sus looking and you're just like, could it actually taste like bacon?
We're on beer rations.
It's one beer a night at the moment, but not to mention that we do have a whole goon bag of red wine.
We've graduated to student one. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful we live in a country where I can get study assistance from the government. Very grateful, but it's not a lot. So now we drink wine from a box.
It smells so much like bacon.
Oh, I get bacon.
What does it taste like?
It's pretty close.
These are the things that you like, you want to try it because you're curious and you're like, that could be fun. And then you eat it and you're like, well, I'm not going to buy that again. I wouldn't buy that again. It's our family cruising yacht, Sago. Sago was the boat I grew up on. Not Sago like the pudding, but each letter stands for the first initial of our family. Sophie, Annette, Jerry and Oliver. We moved on board on my first birthday and she stayed in our lives until a year ago. It felt very bizarre seeing her potter passed in the hands of a different owner. We'll go over and say hi. Hopefully they anchor near here.
I'm finished my lectures for the day, and the boat that Soph grew up on, pretty sure we just said so, just sailed past us, and it looks like they've dropped anchor just up there. So I've heard heaps of stories about this boat and I want to go say g'day and check it out. So we're going to take the tender for a little spin and meet the new owners. What a random coincidence. Heard so much about this boat.
I don't think he's there.
We met the owner and we're going to go have a beer, talk about boats and floating and various types of water and stuff.
It's how the conversations normally go, don't they?
Yeah, what kind of beer we like, why we like drinking beer, what time of day we like drinking our beer, where we like to float around, generally boats, engines, paddles, types of petrol. Tides, we like to talk about the tide, what the weather's been doing, if the wind's been blowing. Fucking northerlies. Anyway, yeah, we'll probably talk about the wind a bit. I'm the liveaboard designated garlic peeler. Yes. We're making a satay sauce. It requires peeling lots of garlic.
I wanted to show you. It is so sick. It makes vegetables so much fun. Look how cool. It's like a little spiralizer, but I didn't know you could get handheld ones. It makes fun carrot and zucchini noodles, and I'm really enjoying it.
I'm still just chopping garlic.
This is the wine that came from a box. It's definitely doable. I feel like today has been a thing of just like testing all the different things that we've got going on the boat. We're just like taste testing and giving you reviews.
Slim, splendidly simple satay sauce. And that's the metric ton of garlic I was peeling for ages before. But basically just garlic, a little bit of chili, and then some diced capsicum and onions. We're gonna whack that in a pot. Slim, splendidly simple satay sauce. This is nearly cooked down. It's getting nice and soft. How good's having like a little coconutty tropical vibe to your peanuts, man. Now I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Peanut butter. Super lazy, but super essential, easy trick. Puts a little bit of sweetness in it. A wee drop of chili. You kind of add this as you go because it keeps trying to thicken up as you're doing it. Do the official finger taste.
Vegetables, there's some brown rice in there, and this is satay sauce to put on top.
If anyone took that recipe seriously, all that garlic was meant to be split between both recipes. I got confused when I was talking to you. So it's very garlicky satay sauce. Oh, taste bullshit.
Good morning!
Morning. Got like a kilo of fake bacon to get through, so it's going to be bacon for breakfast most mornings. How many different ways can we cook fake bacon?
This morning we've got fake bacon with poachies, avo toast with Tabasco. What would you do if I took off and started flying?
I'd probably ask you to teach me.
We've already done this, by the way.
Yeah.
This is round 2. Apparently burning driftwood is extremely toxic. Did not know that. I know we are running a little late, but at the time we filmed this, we were just getting into the Christmas spirit. This is our beachside attempt of a Christmas tree. Enjoy!
Done.
Look at our masterpiece! It's beautiful! It is our Christmas tree!
Bit anticlimactic, I know. Some of the more less environmentally friendly Christmas decorations we found while on our little adventure then.
Wait, Chili, can you tie us off?
Sorry, grab this.
Just tie us off, please. Just if you could just grab that and tie it.
Nice work, Chili. You're my favourite Christmas elf.
She's a useless cat.
She's guardian of the boat. Time for a gin.
She can do a backflip.
No, she can't. Right. Did you do a backflip no one saw?
Ready?
How good does gin taste? Okay. Stay classy, San Diego.
A bit of a weird one this week, but thanks for watching. Pretty excited for next week. We head off in the late afternoon towards Coffs Harbour. We get absolutely stitched up by the weather reports. So much for that northerly coming. Finding ourselves in some strong winds. This is a strong wind warning. And weird systems. Craziest thing just happened. We hope to see you then.